Yo, Bo, welcome to another episode of In the Life of MightyFan. But this is the first in a brand new series in the In the Life vein for my channel here on YouTube, and I'm calling this In the Life Iced. And whenever you see that iced at the end of the In the Life, it is going to mean it's going to deal with hockey and the hockey collection, jerseys and hats. So whenever I add a new item or items for hockey, which is an aspect of my collection overall, which I would love to get to like the standards of where my other collections are within the collection for the other sports. Hockey jerseys have always been something, or hockey sweaters have always been something I've had a good deal of interest in. I just never really, I kind of got a little late to the game in collecting them, whereas I had already been collecting baseball and football and even basketball much more before I really started sinking my teeth, sinking my talons, the MightyFan talons, into collecting hockey sweaters and hats to go with them, of course, for the Combo Wamba, we all know, right? But it is an aspect of my collection I'd like to expand on, improve on. As I say, I know I have a lot. I mean, everyone who knows me and knows my collection knows it is rather an expansive collection. But the hockey jerseys, in my mind, in my own mind, was one thing that I was always kind of, lagging with. Even though I have a lot of jerseys within the collection that are very desirable for some collectors, there's a lot of heat in the collection as is, including the one I'm wearing right now, the Paul Correa, old school Mighty Ducks, the Jason Duck logo, which I always have called it, being one of my all-time favorite crests and logos of any hockey team. And like I said, it is an aspect of my collection I like to grow on. So I thought, as I do so, I could kind of make this its own little entity, its own little series here on my YouTube channel. Because any content creator wants to try to, do something different, expand, explore different things, just kind of not stay in that bubble, and I'm definitely in the bubble with sports. That's always going to be how it is here on the channel. But as far as a collector and a collecting aspect goes, since it is a sport that I would like to expand a bit collecting, I thought I could make it its own little series here and kind of have some fun with it along the way. And I hope you all have fun watching this along the way. And as always, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'm trying to get to 2K subs by the end of the year, by the end of the calendar year 2024, so by December 31st, 24. If I can get 2K subs on this channel, that's awesome, and all of you made it possible. So please continue to do so. Hit the like button, and make sure you hit the bell icon to get notified to all future content, whether it's this series or the other series I have here on the channel. It's always appreciated, and I hope you all enjoy this. So we're going to kick off this series with some serious heat, okay? So it's like hitting a leadoff shore bomb, for the Phillies. I know I'm crossing streams with the sports here. So, okay, so maybe like within a first minute, goal by Mishkov for my beloved Philadelphia Flyers. I'm knocking this one out right off the bat. This is something I got in the mail recently. It's a jersey I had my eye on for a bit, and I was just kind of waiting for the right time to make a move on it. Seller actually threw me an offer for it, and I took it. So I just didn't want to lose it. So here it is. So this jersey is circa last season. So it's the 2023-2024 season, the final season for Adidas on ice for hockey. As we all know right now, they're with Fanatics. So this jersey not only is last season's jersey, but this is this player's rookie jersey. You will always know that this is his rookie jersey because they only wore Adidas jerseys on ice for one season as he played in his what would hope to be a very long career. So we got that road white Chicago Blackhawks Connor Bedard right here. This is a prime green made in Indonesia Adidas jersey. So the seller who had this, I guess, took a blank jersey and he had this customed into a Bedard with the lettering, the lettering number done by exact specifications to the Blackhawks. This is a professionally stitched and custom done jersey. Beautiful jersey. This is also the very first away white Blackhawk jersey I have in my collection. And I've wanted a white Blackhawks jersey for quite a while. I do agree with what a lot of people say, is that the Blackhawks have some of the best home and away sets in the league. That that big logo on the front is one of the great all-time crests in the NHL on any sweater, and it's just a classic jersey. Originally, obviously it's an original six team, and all the original six teams just have classic looking uniforms that really have changed very little over time, and the Blackhawks are certainly one of them. But this being a Connor Bedard, it is also pretty special. He's more than likely going to be a special player as his career continues. And like I said, it's a rookie because of a few things. A, it's an Adidas jersey. As we turn it around, we see the name and number on the back. There it is, that Bedard 98 on the back, big and bold. Again, this was professionally stitched to the Blackhawks customization specifications of their kits, and for their name and numbers. Again, there you see the Adidas logo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful jersey. A, it's an Adidas, and B, it's got the Rocky patch on the front. Rocky, I believe that's Rocky Wirtz, and Hawk fans, please correct me if I'm mistaken with that, but he passed, so they wore this for his in his honor last season. That's not the Philly Rocky. That's that we know. That's the Rocky Wirtz, I believe, was his name, who passed away. So the Blackhawks honored him with that memorial on the uniform last season, on their sweaters last season, and Bedard's rookie season. So there you go. But now that I've held this in my hand for a bit, let's show some close-ups of this and get the specs really down, here, so you can see all the bells and whistles with this jersey. So we're going to get to that right now. All right, and here we have the particulars about this jersey. It's an Adidas Prime Green from 2023-24, Indonesia made. Here you see the NHL crest on the front. You have the Rocky memorial patch right there on the front as well. There's that beautiful Blackhawks crest with the chain stitching. One of the few teams left that still does chain stitching. Beautiful job. One of the great aspects of this jersey. The big, bold crest, of course, that classic logo that has very rarely changed throughout the course of time. There you see the stripes on the bottom of the jersey. The air vents as well on the sides. You still have the dimples because it is a Adidas jersey. Of course, Fanatics did away with those. There you see the chain stitched again. Chain stitching going for the tomahawk and C logo. Tomahawks and C logo on the shoulder patches. Patches, excuse me. Very well done. The 98s, again, custom stitched on to the specifications of the Blackhawks. Kiss cut lettering, I believe, is what that is. 98s on the sleeves. You got the stripes again, the black cuffs. Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful jersey. And it goes on both sides, of course, the same striping in the 98s. And, of course, the shoulder patches. Going to turn it around for you right here. You see the Adidas logo on the back. Bedard, single-stitched onto a nameplate, stitched onto the jersey. And, again, the 98s kiss cut onto the back. The Blackhawk jerseys, I always like the white jersey with the I just think the numbering and lettering just pops on it even more so than the red jersey. And I want to give a quick shout out to all the Blackhawk fans out there. Of course, there you see the fight strap for the Adidas jerseys. Of course, two guys that I know, Jersey Jaguar and Jersey Head University, two big Blackhawk fans. So I want to give a shout out to those guys and all the Hawk fans everywhere. Even though you beat my Flyers in 2010. But at any rate, there is the white Connor Bedard away jersey. And just gonna, as I always do, gonna hit you with the combo wombo. So we got the new era fitted, the Chicago Sea and Tomahawks logo on the front of that hat. Beautifully done. Very, very nice together. It was like it was meant to be, right? And I guess I just always had the Clark Griswold Christmas Vacation vibes. I always wanted that jersey. At any rate, I hope you all enjoyed this first venture into MightyFan's In the Life Iced series. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Leave a like and, of course, hit that bell icon so you're always notified to all future content from yours truly. Thanks for watching, everyone, and be on the lookout for much more in this series and also in my other series to come.